When you think of your home, you don't always think of what it looks like from above. This detached accessory dwelling unit is downslope, and it will be viewed from above by the future main house on this property. And one way to create privacy between the two structures and to allow for an integration into the landscape is to plant a green roof on top. We had to do a few areas of structural support, as well as create a bit of a trench for the sprinklers that are running around the perimeter and through the center of the roof to be sure that we've got irrigation as needed, especially during our dry summers. And we are also looking at ways of concealing that irrigation system using a ballast. So we've got some crushed rock that will conceal the actual plumbing pipes for the irrigation that will go in later next week. It's almost like painting with plants. I'm super excited to see the end result. The view just at ground level will be lovely, but I'm imagining when phase 2 begins, that happy day when we could look down from the main house onto this display of Mother Nature's greenery. It will just feel so good and reflect back to us the integration that we're trying to achieve of the architecture into this site. One thing that I enjoy about the geometry of this roofline is we only have one gutter on the house. It's facing west and it runs the entire length of the west side or the west fascia of the roof. But all that water that is not being absorbed by the plants will just find its way down the rain chain into what will be a little bit of a rain garden below.
For this project, we have a base of sedums, which are part of the succulent family. We use them quite often essentially as a living mulch within the system. They create a dense carpet of vegetation and foliage across the surface of the growing media, helping to minimize any evaporation, infiltration of weeds or other problem plants or materials. For this one, we've got a blend of, I think it's 10 different sedum varieties, as well as 3 different allium accents that have been added in, sort of placed in random drifts within the planting. Alliums, they're part of the onion family, so they're going to have very slender, almost grass-like foliage and minimalist leaves, but they will put out really beautiful, colorful flower heads that will really add some beautiful pops of color and interest to go along with all of the sedums when they come into bloom as well, which will be, there will be a variety of different colors in the sedum blooms themselves, ranging from whites to yellows and into pinks and fuchsias. The sedums will shift color through the seasons as well, so you'll get constant changing in the look of the roof throughout the year. They basically act as a blanket over your roof, so they can help to reduce heating and cooling costs. Having that green roof is really just going to kind of feel almost like you're in a comfy, cozy little hobbit hole, making it a much more natural, almost like the building grew up and just has this sod hair on the top of it almost.
We're actually here installing the green roof today. It was just delivered minutes ago, so that's pretty exciting to get that material going up on the roof. It's a tray system. We've got the irrigation run up there and installing edging. We'll be installing the slip sheet and then the trays themselves, starting probably tomorrow and in for a couple of days. Well, I just really enjoy working residential versus commercial because you get to work with clients that have an opinion about their own landscape and what it looks like and what the final product looks like. So you're going to create something that someone's going to enjoy for a really long time and on a personal level. I really enjoy working design build with any company that's also design build.
Things happen, but it's not about what might go sideways, it's about how you, at the end of the day, make the dream come true. And Green Bank and the SE team have been amazing to work with in making that happen.